Hi, this is Cass from Aussie Cass Plays, and welcome to part 16, I believe, of my Medieval Legacy Challenge. It's hard to believe that we've got all 5 kids. Andrea's a toddler. I feel like we're coming along. I feel like we're, making some progress on our first generation. Obviously, it's a legacy challenge, so we'll be here for a while. David is actually cooking a grand meal. It's Winterfest, but you'll notice I've modified the activities because I figured Father Winter was a fairly modern invention. So we have festive spirit, being festive and jolly, have a grand meal, have a fire, and make a resolution. They're basically celebrating the turning of the year, the turning of the seasons. It's like the winter solstice. We're going to make resolutions for the new year. It's that whole more traditional idea of what Winterfest was about. So all of the kids are awake, so I'm feeling a little bit overwhelmed. These two decided to do this on their own, which is nice. And you are apparently going to sleep, which I have to say is surprising, but okay. Whatever. That's fine. Little David's standing here looking confused. What's up, buddy? Oh, you really need to pee. Go use the bathroom, please. And you also needed to pee. I did have him use the pee bush because he was just that desperate. He needs a bath. There are a few others that need hygiene, but he actually really, really needs it. Oh, hurry, David, hurry! Hurry! Whew! Just in time. So I have just had name blanking. I've had Rose just do the wash the hands, brush the teeth thing a few times. She also needs to pee. They're all going to end up very uncomfortable, but frankly, I need them to use the pee bush and stuff. So I've had, again, names. Isabella has been out here just harvesting all the plants and stuff. Yes, our cow plant died. I can't remember if I acknowledged that in the last part, but I am not a good cow mum. I'm just not. And having it be not in immediate line of sight meant I just missed it. So we've got some snow pals over here. I figured today is a day for feasting and celebration. I'm not planning on inviting anyone over just because, frankly, we have too many Sims here already. Oh, it's leaking. David, quick, repair the sink. And she's in bed, which is surprising. She does need to go to the bathroom, but again, we have the problem of the whole bathroom situation. I'm going to have him just quickly mop, and then we're going to call to a grand meal. Oh, I need to move the chairs back. I bought, what are these things called? The Don't Wake the Llamacorn table. So they had something fun to do indoors in a blizzard. But I thought it was a bit luxurious to have a whole separate set of chairs, so I just moved the chairs from the dining table. I don't think I acknowledged this in the last part. It's obviously CC, it's Alpha CC, but I like it. It also came with, you probably can't see it very well, but it came with this little, I don't even know what you would call that, like a scoopy thing for the scooping out the ashes, and a broom, which is cool. And the other thing I should mention, and a poker. The other thing I should mention, which I'm quite proud of for these guys, is except for this window, we have glass now. We have glass in our windows. They're really coming up in the world, my little family. Glass. How fancy. We've got the girls crammed into this space. Obviously, when Andrea ages up to be a child, we'll have to replace her bed. We've got the boys in this space here. The boys do kind of have a bit more real estate, but they've also got the toys crammed in there, which I don't know if that's an upside or a downside. It means it's not really their space because they have to share it with the girls. So anyway, I'm pretty excited for them. David, no. Oh, I was going to rummage for parts. All right, and I'll get these two up. Very excited. Look at these guys. Yeah. He ate really fast. I guess you can go to the bathroom then. Although maybe I should have him stay for a bit longer. I might just have them make some resolutions and stuff. I don't know what their resolutions are going to be. Usually I might just go for the easy one, which is the, get a skill up. Make a resolution. Complete an aspiration milestone. What are your aspiration milestones? I feel like we might be able to do that, actually. Why don't we do that for Olivia? She's our, head of our family. I was going to say matriarch. He wants to read to a child for 2 hours. Yeah, I reckon we can do that for you too, my boy. All right, so I might have him make the same resolution. Do the kids want to make resolutions? Some of them, in fact, yes, all the children do. For them, I'm thinking maybe just raise a skill, because it's too hard. No one's getting personalised aspirations out of the kids. There are just too many of them. I might get David to potty train Andrea, just because he's standing there looking bored. Olivia can clean up. And then I'm thinking maybe we'll light the fire and they can sort of do social things around the fire. I deliberately got this one even though it was a bit more expensive because I figured they could like toast marshmallows on it and stuff, which I think is cute. Although it is only lunchtime. I don't know, maybe they should play for a bit. Oh my gosh, look at all those plates. Andrea can now use the potty chair. Awesome work. See, he stats there. If you watch my 100 Baby Challenge, you'll know why I pay attention to this, because my current 100 Baby Challenge matriarch won't. She doesn't follow through. You tell her to do something like potty train a toddler or anything with a toddler and she'll just walk away. She'll be like, peace out, and leave. Let's have a snowball fight with the kids. Look at these guys having a blizzard infested. Wait. The kids are like, what are we doing out here? It's really cold. It's okay. It's only snowing a little bit. Surely that will make the snowball fight more magical. Why are they all picking on their poor mum? Oh, no, wait. Apparently David is on her side and Isabella. And then we've got Rose and Oliver on the other side. That's so funny. Oliver's pulling faces at everyone. It's annoying to me, something I've been doing, because he's been practicing his creativity in that he's been using the violin. But because he doesn't actually have violin skill and he can't get violin skill yet, he sounds terrible even though he has creativity 8. And it's very upsetting to me. I wish that he was sounding better because he's practiced it so much. All right, Rose has a good reputation. It's interesting. Isabella and David are obviously posseing up against the other two. So, like, the oldest child with the third youngest, because it's Oliver and then the two girls. Oh, no, Olivia! He got you! Oh, she's copying it from the kids. That's really cute. Haha, that's what I was waiting for. I'm sorry, Olivia, but that's really funny. So, light a bonfire, campfire, fireplace, or burn a leaf pile and then interact with it. He burned himself. Maybe the kids could roast stuff. Oh, no! Roast marshmallows. Interestingly, only marshmallows have the little Christmas present next to them. Everything else is obviously too boring and not festive enough. Olivia's going to be like, yeah, I'm tapping out of the whole bonfire thing for now. I'm going to go bath the toddler because I've copped too many snowballs to the face. Thank you very much. So, I mean, there's been a lot going on in the kingdom recently, but I feel like, in a way, this is kind of the calm before the storm in terms of, like, sweetie, don't stand on top of it in a dress. Seriously, your clothing probably has one of those flammable warnings on it. As far as the next heir goes, I have been thinking about it some more. I'm thinking it won't be either of these two boys, because I'm thinking that, like I said, David's going to inherit the farm, and I think Oliver, I'm going to focus on him and his music. So either Isabella or Rose is the most likely candidate. Now, Rose does actually have the neat trait, and also a snowball to the face. So I think I said this last time, I do think she would be a good choice. When I say the heir, I don't mean the one who inherits the property. I mean the one that carries on the legacy. David, stop picking on your little sister. Be nice to her. Let's share Winterfest excitement. Share our resolution. He also needs to do something with the fire. Tell a fairy tale about a little mouse. I really love this. I love this. To everybody. Tell the story to everybody. How cute is this? I'm so proud of these guys. They've come so far from like a one room plus an outside toilet shack, which, let's be real, it's now a 2-room outside toilet shack. But the rooms have glass in the windows except for the toilet, because I figured that they'd be like, well, how are you going to open the window up to? Because those windows don't open. They're not that fancy. And obviously a toilet, you want to be able to open it up. She's telling a story about the crown. Maybe she's telling a story about the kingdom that she came from and how their granddad fought a horrible frog prince, which was the vampire that he fought. And there were knights. He was a knight. Oh my god, this works perfectly. And a princess. And a knight again. And magic. There was magic. Ooh, signs of sorcery. Very excited. And a pig. I don't know what the pig's about. Now, obviously, we don't have a Winterfest tree. We don't have presents. That's not what this is about. So what I'm going to do, I think, is I'm going to have these guys sort of socialize a bit more. I'm kind of here for the family wholesomeness at the moment. Stop the snowball fight. Just stop. Okay? Enough. You two, stop it. Go roast your marshmallows. Get your little ticks next to fires. He looks really sad. Why does he look sad? Hey, Jared, what's up? Can I talk to him without moving? I don't want to move. He's come in and he's doing push-ups. Does you think that... Oh, and Father Harrington is offering us a job in the business career, apparently. No. He's a priest. I mean... Something to be said. Oh, he's feeling heartbroken. Look how cute they're all being. All right, I do want to try and have... Maybe Jared actually can talk to Zachary because I kind of want Olivia to work on her knitting. So he's going to come over here and be like, hey, what's up? Jared is telling him that it's about Jewel, who is his daughter that he had with... I always want to call her Elsie, but her name is Caitlin. It's the daughter he had with Caitlin. So... He's like, she's just, you know, she's out of, like, she's on a ship at the moment, and Jewel was really excited, hoping that she would get a gift from her mum, and she didn't. And now Jewel's acting out because she's like, you know, my mum doesn't love me, and she's abandoned me. And now Jared is telling Zachary, I keep calling him David. Jared is telling Zachary about how the problem that he's got is that Marcy is quite understanding about Jewel acting out, but Marcy's mum is getting a little bit annoyed at her attitude because she's got that kind of fiery, independent attitude that her mum had. So a lot like Caitlin, which Zachary's kind of nodding and going, yeah, I know what Caitlin was like. I mean, I served on a ship with her. What Zachary is suggesting is, look, if you need to get her out of the house for a bit, why don't you bring her over here tomorrow for the day and she can like hang out with the kids here and you can have a bit of air and maybe kind of smooth things over with Betty. And, you know, how's Marcy going? Oh, she's great. You know, she's really hoping that we might be blessed with another child, but, you know, nothing's happened yet. Oh, he's thinking negative thoughts about Zachary. Maybe it's because Zachary is privileged enough to have had 5 children with a beautiful wife who did not, you know, leave him immediately. Oh God, Betty's coming over. Well, that's going to be awkward, isn't it? Why are they all showing up at 9 o'clock at night? Anyway, I'm actually going to chase all these people away, get my Sims to sleep, and then I'll catch up with you guys in the morning and we will bring Jewel over. We're waiting for Jewel and also Finley to come over. But little David's come down with a terrible case of something stripy, which is unfortunate because I had all kinds of plans. And I'm not allowed to give them medicine because, you know, we predate medicine here. So I'm going to come and... Hey, Finley. I'm thinking if I get him to have a quick meal, orange juice. And he can... Hopefully that'll make him feel a bit better. So I'm going to have him come in here and we're going to do a friendly introductions to Finley. Now, I think David and Finley have already met. I just think it would be nice to have the kids actually sort of have friends. So I've got little Rose here currently actually reading a gardening book because I need to get the girls' gardening skill up because at the moment David has gardening level 4, which means he should be the next one that I play. But since I've decided that doesn't make sense anymore, I'm having David do other things. Olivia was feeling cooped up from the whole... loves the outdoors trait, so I've actually just got her off scavenging at the moment. So I'm going to pop that in there. You, my young boy, actually need a bath. And the bathroom is free at the moment. Now, did that actually take care of his... Oh, it did. Awesome. David will be relieved of his symptoms until the mood wears off. Now, this is little Jewel, who's been causing all of the trouble. Now, you may notice something a little unusual about Jewel. There's probably a reason why Betty isn't super keen on having Jewel in the house, because Jewel aged up with spooky black eyes and I did not change it. I just aged her up and gave her the clothes. So, you know, that's a thing that's happening. So David's off having a bath. I'm going to get Oliver to get to know her. I kind of want him to be like, are you a mermaid? I know she's going to be mad at that question, but I'm going to ask it anyway. Just because I feel like he'd look at her eyes and be like, what gave you that idea? Yeah, she's mad. All right, we're going to talk about some toys, and he's going to enthuse about vampires. Now, it's lucky that his mum and her dad are not in earshot for that, because they would be very distressed. I might actually get Zachary to have a yard sale, because there's not enough random Sims in my house at the moment, and the yard sale makes them all turn up. My yard sale brings all the Sims to the yard. Interesting little development there as far as little Jewel goes. I mean, they're a little bit creepy, but they're also kind of pretty. They remind me of hematite, like the stone. So I'm gonna, I think, have these guys just kind of get to know each other, and I'll bring David in once he's done in the bath as well. He can come in and join this conversation, just so that the kids actually have friends. Now, I do have the First Crush mod installed, which means that there's a possibility of the kids kind of getting crushes on one another as well. And, like, basically they kind of giggle and exchange numbers / letters, and that's about it. It's quite cute mod. So that's a thing that we could also pursue. Obviously, with the it's actually it's David Jr.'s birthday tomorrow. So he will be a teenager. So obviously Jewel is about his age and Oliver's not that much younger. So it'll be interesting to see how the dynamics play out. I do want to start thinking a little bit ahead, especially for whichever girl ends up being my heir in terms of who they might marry. I did see Alexander Goth wandering by, but in my save file, look, Delilah's come looking for them. In my save file, Alexander Goth's actually a noble's child, so he's not a suitable husband, or will not be a suitable husband for a child of a farmer. But, you know, someone like Finley would be, because they're sort of within a level of one another in terms of their social status. So there you go. I mainly wanted to show you guys little Jewel, have these guys all get to know each other. I kind of just want all of them to know each other so that I can, maybe in the next part, we could take them out somewhere. I think that'd be really cute. Maybe they could go, like, ice skating or something for David's birthday. I feel like that's a cool idea. So I'm going to just get them all. Where are you? Oh my gosh, Olivia, come home. So, yeah, I'm going to end this part here, you guys, with this cute little scene of all these cute little beans being all cute and stuff. Got a lot of brown-haired kids in my world, don't I? Except for little Finley over here, rocking the red hair. Anyway, I'm going to end this part here, guys. If you have enjoyed, please like and subscribe. You know the drill. Leave any thoughts you have about heirs, partners of heirs, that kind of thing in the comments down below. I'm thinking either David or Oliver might end up with Jewel. I kind of like that idea, even if I'm not following them sort of constantly. I like the idea of maybe bringing her into the family. I was originally thinking she might be the wife of my future heir, except now my future heir is going to be one of the girls. Oh, Jewel's like, I'm out of here. Peace. I will catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching.